and even though there's been an advertisement from the government of Karnataka communicating that whoever gets SMS or message should only come to the respective centers wherever the venue or the location is been indicated, the timing is been given, the location is been given, and who will be given vaccination also has been indicated. Only those people should go to those respective vaccination centers, because it is very, allocation has been very clear. Each day we have been given 30,000 vaccination. We started with 30,000, gradually we'll escalate and scale it up to bigger numbers. So the people without any message, they should not come out unnecessarily to the vaccination center, causing inconvenience for themselves and to the system. So I request their cooperation in this direction. Whoever gets the message, they should only go for the vaccination.
Sir, you're also the chairman of the COVID task force committee. Do you see the decline in cases coming down, because in Bangalore in the last few days numbers have come down?
Yeah, definitely the restriction has worked out very well, and it has been very effective, and further the lockdown will become much more effective, and we are very sure that the numbers will come down and ensure the demand for all the oxygen and beds, remdesivir, everything can be balanced, very well balanced with the demand and supply, and ensure everything will be staggered, and we can have an effective management to ensure nothing will be short of the people's demand. Whatever required facility required by the COVID infected people, all the requirement can be effectively catered by managing the numbers.
Sir, yesterday Karnataka was, Bangalore was coined as the COVID capital of the country. With 9.5 lakh cases, we have overtaken Pune. And Karnataka, 20 lakh cases are crossed. Triaging centers, is it working out? What is the best strategy?
So with regard to in this direction, sir, we have provided in the first wave itself, we had increased the number of oxygen beds, ICU, ventilators had scaled up, and with regard to the providing of the oxygen and the number of beds, everything in the Bangalore city itself, we have 30,000 oxygenated beds for the COVID positive people. Probably the management is very essential. The people who require hospitalization only should go to the hospital. People who don't require hospitalization also, they are getting into the hospital unnecessarily, they are occupying. So this is causing to the lot of shortage. And in this direction, we have started streamlining and ensure the triaging of the people will be done to ensure the people who require the hospitalization only will be allowed to get into the hospital. Let it be private, government, anywhere. This norm has to be effectively practiced. By doing this, see, if you look at the daily, the requirement of hospital beds, we have got less oxygen saturation. It will not be more than 2,500 people. And if you look at the COVID positive oxygenated beds being provided, 30,000 beds are available. Even if there is a daily discharge of 10%, 3,000 beds are vacant. So easily we can cater to the demand and supply and ensure the lives of the people are protected with a very good infrastructure.
So what is the information that you are getting? Have we hit the or not? Will we see declining trend now going forward?
Already we have been seeing the declining trend. It is a good indication, and so that people also get, relax their anxiety, their tension can also reduce. The fear has crept into all the people's mind. So that is where we need to address. The fear is creating more